Today we are going to learn in the books of Raja and Company how we will prepare relation account, partners capital account, and new firm account that we are going to discuss. Now, friends, if you see the question, here this particular question, Raja and Company and the payment company is there, and we have to solve this particular question. Whenever we have to solve, we will apply certain general entry. First general entry, transfer asset to realization account, debit side at book value. Now how we will transfer that we are going to discuss. Realization account debit to sundry assets account. In our problem, there are various kinds of assets are there of these particular assets belonging to Raj and Company. We will discuss the Raj and Company's assets only because payment company's assets we already studied. See that, friends, they have the assets of the premises, furniture, then inventory, debtors. These are the assets are there. Then after that, if you see that cash or bank balance 4,000, 2,000, these are all assets are there. These asset we will transfer to realization account. Whenever assets are transferred to realization account, where we have to transfer, so it is transferred to our realization account debit side, and we can write here to sundry assets. It includes premises, value of premises, book value we have to consider 5,000, furniture value rupees 7,000. After that, next was debtors. Debtors we have to keep debtors value they are provided. Premises 5,000, furniture 7,000, debtors 14,000 is there. So we have to write 14,000. Then after that, inventory they are provided. Inventory's value is rupees 8,000. The same value we have to consider. Inventory. Inventory means stock. Inventory they are provided rupees 8,000. After recording inventory, next is bank 4,000, cash 2,000. We will write here bank 4,000, cash. Cash value they are provided 2,000. After recording asset, the realization account debit to sundry assets account, and all asset we transfer to realization account. Then after that, next general entry we have to pass sundry liabilities also transferred to realization account. Whenever the liability transferred, it is credited to the realization account. Sundry liabilities. Sundry liabilities. If you see that in our problem, liabilities of Raj and Company are creditors 4,000 and bills payable 3,000. These two liabilities are there. We have to consider this liability and we have to show here. creditors, the value of creditors 4,000 and bills payable it is rupees 3,000. We recorded the sundry creditors 4,000, bills payable 3,000. I hope you understood this how we will transfer, because in the previous lecture also same things we completed, we done. Now after recording this, now if you see the our general entry part, the third general entry is transfer of reserves. Transfer of reserves. Generally, reserves are transferred to partners' capital account, and it is distributed among the partners as per their profit sharing ratio. If you see that in our problem, reserves are there. General reserve 3,000. The general reserve 3,000 we will transfer to partners' capital account, and it is distributed to the all partners as per their profit sharing ratio. So we will write here by general reserve, and value of general reserve is rupees. How much is the value of the general reserve here? 3,000, and this particular 3,000 value we will distribute it among the partner Raj and Sham as per their profit sharing ratio. Problem is silent about the profit sharing ratio. Therefore, we have to consider profit sharing ratio equally. So 1,500 and 1,500 we have to show as a general reserve. Equally we distribute it to the partners. After recording this next general entry, if you see that in our general entry part, transfer of the losses. Now in our problem there is no any kind of losses. Then after that, fifth number general entry was record of sale of business. Record of sale of business means simply means the purchase consideration due. Whenever the purchase consideration is due, we will write the entry new from account debit to realization. New from account debit to realization. So we will write here new from account, and it is a purchase consideration due entry. Now we already calculated the purchase consideration value. You see that the purchase consideration of the Rajan company is 45,300. So this 45,300 we have to record in the books of the realization account credit side, new form account, and we have to put the value 45,300 as a purchase consideration due. Now this same entry we will pass to the new firm account debit side to realization account 45,300. Okay, I hope you understood what is going on. After recording this, now next general entry in our books, transfer of losses also over. Now assets sold if it is not taken over by the new firm. Entry will be cash or bank account debit to realization. But such kinds of information is not available. Then after that, they says that next entry, next general entry, asset taken over by the new partner, sorry, old partners. So for what happened whenever the firm is not interested to take assets, that time it is taken over by new partner. Furniture was not taken over by the new firm. Furniture was not taken over by the new firm. So whenever this furniture is not taken over by the new firm, then such new firm furniture taken over by their partners. So how much value of the furniture? It is 7,000. It is 7,000. This 7,000 we will put in our relation account right side by partners capital account, and partners are Raj. Furniture he has taken. The value is considered 3,500. Total value of the furniture was 7,000. From this 7,000, it is equally distributed to the Raj and Sham. Raj and Sham. 3,500. Total will be considered 7,000. Now, partners capital account, furniture's value 7,000 distributed among the partners as per their profit sharing ratio. Now, this effect posting we have to show in partners capital account debit side. Here we have to write to realization 3,500 and 2,500. Okay, fine. After recording this, next general entry, if you see that payment of liabilities not taken over by the new firm. In our problem, there is no any kind of liability, no entry this particular posting we have to do. Liability taken over by the partner, this also not there, not necessary to pass. Payment of realization expenses also not there, not necessary to pass. Then after that, settlement of the partner's loan, payment of the expenses by the partners. These kinds of information is not there. No need to pass any kind of entry. Now, if you see that in our balance sheet, capital is there. Raj and Sham's capital, 18,000 and 12,000. And this capital we will transfer to partners capital account, credit side by balance brought down, by balance brought down. Raj, we have to show Raj capital 18,000 and Sham's capital 12,000. 18,000 and 12,000. These things you have to keep in mind. Capital balances also transferred to partners capital account. Then friends, there is no any kind of adjustments. Now what we have to do? We have to close the realization account first. We have to close the realization account and we will find out the credit side balance. SUM total is 59,300. Here also we have to write 59,300 what we have to do? We have to find out the debit side total. SUM, it is 40,000. If I deducted 59,000 credit side total minus debit side total, we will get 19,300 as a profit. Profit on realization, and it is transferred to partners capital account. Raj, Raj capital account and Sham capital account. This will be transferred. These things you have to keep in mind. This profit will be transferred. Now this 19,300 is total profit distributed among the partners as per their profit sharing ratio. Profit sharing ratio is equal to 19,300 divided by 2. So Raj share is 9,650 and Sham share is also same 9,650. So see friends, profit we transfer to partners capital account. Whenever profit is transferred, it is credited to partners capital account to realization. It's not a to, it is by realization. So we have to record this profit. Raj profit 9650 and Sham's profit 9650. Now we recorded all the items. Profit also distributed to the partners. Now we have to close. We have to close the partners capital account. First of all, we have to find out the total of the debit side. First, Raj total we have to find out. SUM total, Raj total credit side is 29,150. Here also we have to write 29,150. Now we have to find out the balancing figure. 29,150 minus 3,500. Rest of the value 25,650 is a balance available in partners capital account. Now what about the Shams total credit side? SUM, it is 23,150. Here also we have to record 23,150. Now we have to find out the balance. The credit side total 23,150 minus debit side total 3,500. The rest of the value 19,650. Now these pool of balances we will transfer to new firm account. Balances transferred to new firm account. So we will write to new firm account. Now it is transferred to new firm account. It is credited to new firm account by Raj capital account. Amount is 25,650. Then Sham capital account by Sham capital account. It is 19,650. Now you have to close the both the side. You have to close the both the side and find out the value. SUM total is 43, 5,000, 45,300. Here also 45,300. See friends, both the side new from account tally. It means whatever we have complete done, it is right. Let's see that how we will prepare in the books of vendor form, realization account, partners capital account, and new firm account. Realization account profit transferred to partners capital account. If the loss is there, loss credited. Profit is there, profit debited. It's a profit. Profit on realization. Sometimes it will come debit side total is more than credit side total. So loss will come credit side. And it is also transferred to partners capital account. Now profit we have to transfer here credit side. So loss we have to transfer debit side. Then we have to find out the new firm balances, and this new firm balances always transfer credit side. Raj balance 25,650 and Sham's balance 19,650. Then we have to close both the side, and it is tally. So I hope you understood the how to draw these particular columns and how to write the answers. New firm account 45,300. See friends, purchase consideration we calculated. We calculated in our previous lecture purchase consideration. Calculation of the purchase consideration. And this purchase consideration, Raj and company, we got 45,300. And this particular purchase consideration entry we have to write in our realization account credit side. New firm account. What we have to write here? By new firm account. By new firm account. And this 45,300 we recorded realization account credit side. Now second effect we have to give new firm account debit side. If it is a credit side in relation account, it will come debit side of the new firm account. The new firm account it is 45,300. And this 45,300 how it will come? It will come from purchase consideration. Purchase consideration is the value considered by both the firm, and purchasing firm agreed to pay the amount to the vendor firm, and therefore purchase consideration is very important. Means of starting we have to calculate purchase consideration, and end we have to write the purchase consideration value total. It means it is very important in beginning also and end also. Therefore, whenever we have to calculate purchase consideration, that time you have to sure about the all the things, what about the how to calculate the purchase consideration by using net asset method. All asset taken over by aggregate value or book value, and we have to deduct the liabilities taken over, and we will get the 40. Now, two firms purchase version. We calculate 29,700. It is the firm of the Freeman company, and this particular purchase consideration is a uh, Rajan company. So I hope you understood what is going on. Now, friends, next lectures we are going to learn that how to prepare the balance sheet of the new firm. After the dissolution of the Freeman company and Rajan company, new firms start their business. How they prepare their business, how they prepare the balance sheet. And this new balance sheet after amalgamation, after the closing of the both the firms, how they will prepare, that we are going to learn in our next lecture. So this is enough for today. I will keep this video on YouTube also. You have to see and study and write the answers on your notebook also. Okay, this is enough. Today's lecture is over. Good night.